All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I'm going to be doing another beat with Melodics. It is going to be. Oh. Today, we're going to be working on. Oh, sorry. Just had a couple of things kind of fall. We're going to be doing the song You're the One by Kaytranada. It's got 3 parts that we're going to learn the kick pattern, add the wood block, and then play the track. Hopefully it's not too complex. The last track I did that had a wood block, the rhythm was kind of off and felt kind of difficult. So hopefully we don't run into an issue like that. But feel free to jump in the chat. Let me know what you think is working, what's not working, and let's take a listen. Everything's going to be with the left hand on this part. Just kick, 2 different claps. So let's see how this one goes. I've got, of course, my MidiFighter. I really like it. It's pretty fire. All right, let's dive in. Okay, yeah, I already know I messed up off the bat because I didn't realize I need to be using these 3 fingers. All right, let's try now. There we go. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Let's see what it's like adding that wood block in. Wow, that is a straight up mess for me. Let's slow this down and do this a little bit differently. Let's go to practice. I'm going to drop this down to 90 BPM, see how we can do it this way. Not liking that. Let me see if I can rearrange a couple of things in my setup just so I have a better position for this. I don't think that's going to work that well. So let's try. We'll just try and see what we can do. I really don't like this. This is like a ton of offbeat stuff and it doesn't really help that we've got 2 different claps that are doing this. I don't like using those 3 fingers. I'd rather be able to do something like that, but like it being set up like this, it feels so weird. But let's see what we can kind of try and get comfortable with. Let me try and move this to where maybe I can get a better, I feel like this is gonna let me get a better grip on it where I have it placed right here. Let me just move some of these things around. A little chicky, you can go over here. Put my high chord up here. I'll move this just a little bit off to the center, off to the side here. All right. So let me pull this back up, and we got it slowed down a lot, so hopefully we don't miss anything here. Okay, so it's slowing it down quite a bit. I think helps, you know, be able to feel where it needs to go. It sometimes feels like you're not making the most progress because it's so slow. But let me speed it up just a little bit. We can do, let's do 60, and that hopefully is fast enough where we can feel like we're getting that memory muscle for it, but at the same time we're able to be on time because we don't think it should be slower or it should be faster. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so we got it to 100% when we're playing it with just 60 BPM. Let's jump this up to 72 and see how well we do with that. I always like to try and do it to where I get 100% on a slower BPM, like once or twice before I jump back up to try and get a little bit faster, just to make sure I have that memory muscle solidified in me. Go and speed it up a little bit. I'm kind of messing up on this one. Let me drop it down. I sped it up maybe a little bit too much. Let's drop it down to 82. I'm messing up because I'm missing the clap here and here. I'm trying to, my brain still wants to default to just doing this and thinking this should be a different snare, but let's see how this goes. slow it down a little bit more. Alright, let's speed up a bit. I'm going to try speeding up quite a bit. Let's try and do 94. Ooh, that's a little bit too much. I don't like this. I don't like having to take so long to learn a song. Yeah, that was... Hey, we got our 5 minutes in. But that was pretty terrible. Let's go back to practice. We've misplayed a lot. And let's try and just do 90 now. Alright, let's just try doing a performance and see how this goes. Yeah, even worse. But I think we can maybe, let's try it one more time. Melodics is like, hey, you're messing up a lot. Maybe you should go practice. Speed up just a little bit. Let's just do 84. Alright, that went pretty well. So let's bump this up to 90. Get a drink of water real quick. speed up a little bit more. Let's do 98. Let's try and do a performance, see how that goes, and then see what happens. Okay, best we've done so far. Let's try again. Yeah, we definitely need to spend more time practicing it. Let me just try 85. I don't think we're going to get this right now, but if we go back, this is technically grade 6. We have a option to do grade 3. So let's just try and knock out grade 3. That might help us feel better about doing grade 6. And it has 4. So let's see what happens. Okay, easy peasy. Let's see what the next one is. We'll have claps with our middle and our index. Step a little bit right there, it's okay. Let's go back and try that again. Aced it. now we're adding this. Not the clap, not that thing that we were struggling with before, something else. So something brand new. All right, we're early on a couple, so let's try this again. Just early on one. All right, nice. Let's see what we can do for the final one. Oh, dang, we don't want that. Okay, we got 3 stars, but not 100%. We had a couple misplays. That was mostly just from me being a little too excited on the kick. A couple earlies, mostly for the snares. So I bet if we do this again, we'll get a better score, I bet, and hopefully 100%. All right, we only missed one, or I guess 2. I don't like sometimes, like if we're not gonna listen all the way back, but I just don't like sometimes, like in the final ones, the final aspect when you're playing the song, where they introduced something new, which was like that little new. They just had everything dropped out except for the kick and the snare. It just kind of ruins my muscle memory of what we've already practiced. But they're like, hey, you should be good enough now with this pattern, with this beat to adapt to a little bit of a change like this. Sometimes it really throws me off. But hopefully now we get it. We got a better score this time. Let's see if we can get it 100%. Awesome. So we got grade 3 100%, but the grade 6 is definitely a little bit harder. Normally when you hit grade 5, I think it starts to get more difficult. You got more things going at one time. Let's try taking a look and just seeing if we can do better on this one now that we've got better muscle memory down for using those. So let's see if we're able to get anything better than what we had before. I mean, that's better. Yeah, we still need to practice a bit, but I think the muscle memory for doing these is definitely better. But yeah, this is just a harder one for me personally, just because anytime I have to do things on the offbeat with the hi-hat, unless it's a consistent thing, like there's so many spaces between in the hi-hat beat here, where if we listen back, like this is not consistent. It's consistently on the offbeat, but it's not like, it's harder to follow. It's a harder pattern to follow because there's so many gaps and stuff. So you have to rely on, your kick to kind of be your metronome for songs like this. But that's what we were able to do today with Melodics. Didn't get 100% on this one within the time that I had allotted for it. We've been on stream for about 40 minutes now. So maybe next time I'll have something that I can get knocked out inside the 40 minutes. And these are all songs that I've never heard before. They're all songs that I'm just hearing for the first time whenever we're going live. So there's nothing that I've been able to like kind of practice or hone in on. This is me listening and playing to these songs for the first time. If there is a popular song that Melodics releases that I've listened to before or I've heard before, then I'll definitely mention that whenever I'm going live. But I've never heard the song before. So this is the first time I heard the song and the first time we tried doing this with Melodics. And definitely makes it a little bit tougher. There's other songs I've done on Melodics, like Starlight by Muse. Heard that song a million times. So when I did the video that I've already posted that video of me hitting that 100%, and that was easy. Like I knocked that out maybe like in 10 minutes. So, but most of these songs I've never heard before. So it is a little bit of a learning curve where I'm learning and listening at the exact same time. So not the best excuse, but it is true. So until next time, thanks for watching. Check out more of my Melodics performance videos I have on my channel. Don't forget, not only do I do this, but I have videos where I review MIDI controllers, where I talk about music related in movies and comics. And of course, I also make lo-fi music, which you can find all my music on my YouTube page, on YouTube Music, on Spotify, or wherever you stream music. And you can find links for all those things in the description for this video and on the descriptions for all my other videos. If there's a song you'd like me to do with Melodics, or if there's just any video topic you'd like me to cover in general, drop that in the chat or make a comment for it. And until next time, guys, thanks for hanging out on Blue Sirens, and peace.